The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first, from Orlando, Florida, Jesse Neal.
How about the change we've seen in Jesse Neal? From his pre-wrestling story as a survivor in the bombing of the Navy destroyer, the USS Cole, to the ill-fated relationship with Rhino, to the training with Team 3D, to his current spot in TNA, Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, really putting him to the test tonight.
USS Cole, that's a vintage ship.
His opponent from American Samoa, he is the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
There's a reason that Samoa Joe looks cool and confident as he enters the impact zone. That's because the Samoan submission machine knows that as a result of Feast or Fire, that he can pull the trigger on a World Heavyweight Championship match whenever he wants.
And Samoa Joe, not just cool and confident, but Samoa Joe, for those who don't know him, very dangerous man, hence why I think Jesse Neal did the right thing and attacked Joe from behind. Try to get the jumper from, oh, watch out here.
Yeah, right from Jump Street, trying to get that upper hand. Looked to be a good strategy until a move that kind of looked familiar to you.
Yeah, it's a high collar, it's a T-bone suplex, a high collar T-bone suplex. Some say I invented it, but I digress.
Taz, we want to point out that Christy Hemme is in the process of tracking down Hulk Hogan. She's going to try and get comments on those accusations that we heard earlier from Kurt Angle. How about that kick?
Well, looks to me like Samoa Joe might want to make short work out of Jesse Neal. He's bringing it quick.
Crowd in the impact zone, fully in support of Samoa Joe. Jesse tries to fight back, but he gets cut off with that headbutt.
Samoa Joe he stalks his opponent, picks his spot. But Jesse Neal, he's got a vicious side to him. Not just a psycho-like mohawk, but he's trying to rip out Joe's eyes.
Gouging and raking the eyes of Joe. Going to give him the advantage. Clubbing blow to the back. Momentum off the ropes with the forearm, and that rocks Joe.
Well, I think that's the inexperience of Jesse Neal, pandering to the audience a little bit too much. Don't waste your time, kids. That's Samoa Joe right there. See, that's what I'm saying. Then Joe goes for a walk. Jesse Neal crashes and burns.
When you have the advantage against someone like Samoa Joe, you've got to stay on top of him. Taz pointed it out. Jesse distracted. The reaction of the crowd, and it cost him.
And now you can just see Joe get in the groove. He's getting ready to just, oh, God, just to unload.
Wow. Rights and lefts with the open hand slaps. Here he comes. There's 300 pounds behind that knee.
Might be muscle buster time, my man.
Got him positioned up on top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesse Neal trying to fight it off. Look at that strength of Joe.
Watch this. Watch this. Oh, you heard that, huh?
Shout out to the World Heavyweight Champion, AJ Styles, and there's the 3 count.
Here's your winner, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
Well, I think Samoa Joe's intentions are pretty clear-cut. His intentions, as he said, AJ.
Taz, let's check out what just went down.
Well, we just saw a complete blitzkrieg. Ow! By Samoa Joe. That right there is called a muscle buster, and it completely contorts and shocks your spinal cord, and you're not kicking out. Thanks for coming.
Taz, we talked about this earlier. We're going to get the reaction